I don't know what I'm doing with this hand. I'm like getting ready to karate chop something. What's cracking, everyone? Steven or Stay Mental, whatever you want to freaking call me. And I'm pumped to talk about this because this is a major issue. This is a big question that a lot of bands talk to me about, that I talk to a lot of bands about, that is a huge issue in the world. And I think there's a number of different reasons why people are so trapped in this. And I want to dig into that. I don't want to get all whatever, but the question is, how do I make more money as a band or with my band? Or how do I make this my full-time job? How do we break out of this bubble, out of this shell, and make this a full-time career? How do we do this? And I'm pumped to talk about this. I'm pumped. Like I said, I've talked to a lot of bands about this. This is a main question that comes up all the time when they say, oh, you give band advice? Well, I don't know. How do you do this? Because it's the hardest thing to do. You know, there's that iconic thing, you know, when a girl brings home a dude or a guy brings home whatever, and they go, oh, well, what do you do for a living? I'm a musician. And the parents go, well, like, my freaking whoever, you know, my daughter is gonna be, you know, poor for the rest of her life. That's the thing, is there's truth to that, but there's truth to that within it. You can be an electrician and be poor for the rest of your life. You can be, you know, a freaking some whatever business car salesman dude and be poor for the rest of your life. But it's just this thing that people have. It's this like picture that people have when they think of musician, when they think of band guy, they think of poor, broke dude that doesn't make any money because he's trying to chase a quote unquote dream. Now, this dream is actually one of the biggest industries in the world to make money at. People don't realize that. I'm freaking stoked to talk about this. I'm stoked to, you know, just put a drop in the bucket on this subject. And please let me know what you think about this stuff in the comments. Let me know what you think about these tips in the comments. And remember to share this video and subscribe and do all the cool things. And you know what, let's not waste any more time. Let's just dig into this video because I'm freaking pumped to talk about this. Okay, so I'm gonna take my braids out right here. How do you make money as a band? Well, the simple answer is up your value. Okay, so think about this. Think about, here's a scenario for you. Last time you boxed, or it's the plastic on the vinyl or whatever. Last time you took the plastic off a vinyl or a CD or whatever, you know, of a bigger band, what was the feeling that you got? You had excitement, you had the ooh and the ah of, wow, look at the freaking album cover, and look at the promo shots, and oh, I'm gonna read the description, and the vinyl is like 4 different colors, how sick is this? And I'm gonna put it on, and I'm instantly gonna listen to it, and I'm gonna go check out their Instagram, or I'm gonna check out their Spotify, or I am just so invested, it's not even funny because I'm baffled by this process, right? So the value that they gave you, the bang for your buck that they gave you when you bought that CD, or when you actually bought that vinyl. Actually, side note, speaking of this, so I bought a Jack White album one time and I was so freaking pumped about it. And when I took out the vinyl, a little piece of paper slipped out and I got a digital download as well. And this is a while ago, and I just remember it was like probably 10 years ago. I just remember I was so freaking excited because I just spent like 30 bucks on this album, and I'm like, holy crap, that's a lot of money. And then all he did was give value. And I just felt like, I was like, wow, ever since I bought that album, right, you know, and I opened it up and I was listening to it, nothing fell out, and I'm reading all the stuff, I felt just an insane amount of value, insane amount of professionalism, right? Yes, I get it, he's worth freaking millions, but this is what the big bands do, is they add value, okay? This is how you make money, is by adding value to your client, because again, a number of different things will happen. You know, you get follows on Instagram, you get more streams on Spotify, people will buy more of your merch, more of your vinyls, more of your accessories, more of your beanies, like all the things, right? But then also, this is super important, they tell people about it. They put it on the car when they're driving around, and they show their friends, right? They buy your shirt and they tell people about the experience that they had at your show. Word of mouth is insane, and you only get that by adding an obscene amount of value. This is how the big bands, this is how businesses, this is how big businesses, this is how small businesses, this is how small bands make money and turn their hobby, right? Mom and dad, their quote unquote hobby to a full-time career, is by adding value. So if you came over here from Instagram because you saw my little like text thing that says, adding value, like that whole thing or whatever. I appreciate you coming over. And it is the honest freaking truth. Because think about it. The last time that you ever felt you got gypped, right? Just think about that product. Think about, you know, the box. Think about how long it lasted you. Think about why it made you feel so bad. Why it made you feel like you just wasted your money, couldn't return it, right? Just think about that for a second. The last thing I think about is I actually bought a shirt, right? And when I washed it, the whole thing just like went away. All the screen print, all the ink just went away after one wash. And I felt bummed. And then I tried to wear it again, and then the shirt was all stiff and it just didn't fit well, and it shrunk all weird, and none of my other shirts do that. And I just felt really just, I don't know. I was disappointed. That's the word. I felt really disappointed in the product, in the band, in the quality, in all that stuff. So when I pick out product for, you know, for the Den, for my business, right? Or when us as a whole, as a band, pick out product for Norwal, for my band, we buy Champion, and we buy like really nice shirts. And, you know, my guitar player, Ryan, he is a sticker maker, and he's been doing it for freaking years. And he's got one of the nicest machines you can buy. So like when we do these things, we go above and beyond, you know, quality, because we want people to have a good experience. We want people to have value in that product. We want them to wear a hoodie for the next 5 to 6 years and it not fade or fizzle or rip or tear or get the like stupid little ball things, right? We want people to have a good experience, and that creates value, right? So when they're at our show, they go, wow, it's amazing performance. Well, yeah, I will go follow you on Spotify. Yeah, I'll buy that, you know, $50 hoodie. It'll last me for freaking 5 years. Yeah, I'll do this. I'm gonna follow you. I'm gonna talk to you, my friends about you. We're gonna come to your next show. By adding value, and this goes with, you know, business. So really quick, so your band is a business. Start looking at it like that. No ifs, ands, or buts. Okay, I'll do another video about that in a little bit. But you gotta look at your band as a business if you're trying to make this thing a career. And then it helps you with tactics to get people out to your shows, and then also to make money and make this as a career. Start looking at your band as a small business, right? Or a big business, just depending on where you're at in the level of business. So I'm gonna interrupt you guys all really quick. And I just talked about not wasting anyone's time, so I'm gonna make this really fast, but I wanna talk about DistroKid, because DistroKid is freaking amazing. If you've never heard of them, they are a digital distribution company that gets your music up everywhere. I'm talking freaking everywhere, and I love them, okay? I'm not just saying that because they're sponsoring this video, nothing like that, right? I truly believe in them. I've used them, you know, many years before all this stuff, before the YouTube channel and whatnot, and they're just a solid company. They have a lot of the same beliefs as me as far as helping out bands and all that stuff, and their bullet points as far as all their products go and everything that they use, right, and everything they actually give you all, it really shows that they really actually care. You also get a discount for signing up via my affiliate link down below, so check it out, check out all the bullet points, again, via that affiliate link down below, and that's pretty much that. They're freaking amazing, check them out, and let's dig into this video. But I do these things with my business as well, with my past businesses, and I tell businesses all the freaking time to actually do this stuff as well. No one's gonna come to your coffee house if your coffee tastes like crap, right? It's so expensive to buy freaking coffee now. No one's gonna buy a shirt from you if your freaking shirts are gonna last a week, right? No one's gonna buy your donut from your donut shop because, you know, it's super dry and they're old or 3 days old when they should be fresh that morning. So you have to give people a reason to spend their hard-earned money, because it is tough right now, on your whatever that thing is, right? On your show ticket, on your shirt, on your hoodie, on whatever that case is. And again, adding value. Here, watch this, check this out. Here's my notes right here. So you make more money, okay? So you make more money when you can start adding value to your client, okay? I'm gonna read one more time. You make more money, or just money in general, you make money when you can start adding value to your client, okay? So your band has clients. You're not your own boss. You're relying on these people to come out to your show, you know, buy a ticket, buy a shirt, love what you're doing, fall in love with what you're doing, and grow your business, grow your band, grow your career, okay? That is what it is. That is the power of value, and you can freaking do it, okay? Again, Put yourself in an example of the last time you felt, when you bought something and it just blew your mind, okay? Do that every single time now when you sell something, when you promo something, when there's anything you're doing. Always look to add value and remember that feeling that you had when you bought that thing, or when you went to that show, or the lighting show, or whatever the case is, right? Just remember that feeling. So that's that. Like, subscribe, share. Please let me know what you think about this in the comments. It's super important. It's like bullet point number one when you're starting a business or when you're trying to grow your business, i.e. band. And I swear by it. I live this out. I do this all the freaking time. My business does this, my band does it. And if you're trying to push anything and move anything forward, you gotta add value. So again, like, subscribe, share. Follow me on Instagram. It's @stay_mental. And we'll see you in the next video.